Hi, welcome to Plant-Based Way of Life. Are you feeling Italian today? I'm feeling Italian, and I am Italian. And I got to tell you about this recipe. This has been in my family. My mom used to make this. It's called pasta with aglia, which just means pasta fresh sauce with garlic. Lots and lots of garlic. It's a no-cook sauce. It's just made simply with tomatoes, basil, garlic, salt, and pepper. That's it. It is so good, and you can put it over pasta, you can put it over fish, you can put it over steak, whatever you like. So let's get started. First of all, now a lot of people might use crushed tomatoes. You could do that. That's right out of the can, and you could just mix the ingredients. But I got these fresh, wonderful organic tomatoes, and I'm just going to cut them into fours, and then I'm going to place them in my trusty food processor to kind of give them a quick chop and give it more of a crushed tomato feel. I never get tired of this tomato sauce. It's just so good. Okay, so far we're probably going to use 4 at a time, and we'll see how much that makes. So go ahead and crush those. Got it on the highest setting there, so yum. Okay, we could add some more to that. When I was a little girl, I was the youngest of 5 girls, and we always used to fight over who is going to get second helpings of the garlic tomato sauce. I like this because you don't even have to cook it really, and you could use it as a salsa if you'd like, but it's just really simple. Most of these sauces that I see in the store, they have onions and other ingredients, but not this one. Let's turn on the food processor. My food processor is like a 7-quart, so we have to do it a couple times. Smells good. Okay, that's about, we're going to pour that into the bowl so we can mix it up. I'm going to split it between 2 different containers, one to keep and one to give away. Yes, I have a hungry son and his beautiful wife. I'm going to give them some as well. I think we could use more tomatoes though, so let's keep going. Now, my mom, when she had the tomatoes, she would buy the crushed or the whole tomatoes in the can, and then she would crush them with her hands and keep squishing them between her fingers. That's another option, but not today, guys. This is going to be the way we're doing it. But you do it your way, whatever you think works for you. Okay. How many people have done the Ancestry? I did that, found out I was like 78% Italian. And actually when I did that, I started to cook better too. I was cooking better Italian food. If you believe that, I got some land to sell you too. Okay. Yum. Okay, next we're going to put our garlic. It's always better with garlic. Now I have 2 different pots here, 2 different bowls. I'm going to use 1, 2, 3, probably, gosh, I got about 10 cloves of garlic. So we'll mush that up first, make sure that's nice and grounded. Who loves garlic? Yes, everybody loves garlic. Fantastic. spatula. We'll put some in each one here. I can smell that garlic, guys. Why is it everything is better with garlic? You know, if you have a partner that likes garlic, that's a good thing, because if you both eat it, you won't have to worry about smelling. And plus, we're wearing our masks lately, so I've been eating a lot more garlic. That's funny. As soon as I knew I was going to be wearing a mask when I go out, didn't worry about the garlic. Okay, now for the basil. Now, sometimes you could just, if you want, you could just tear it up and put it in. But I got lots of basil. We'll just chop it up real quick, roughly. Not going to do too much to it. There, that's perfect. I love this little food processor. It does it all for you. Basil is a great herb. It's antibacterial, antifungal, as well as the garlic. So this is going to keep you healthy and keep you hopefully free from colds and viruses. Okay, you just stir it up a little bit. Now, again, this sauce tastes even better if it sits for a while, because it takes on all the flavors of the basil and the garlic. And then you could cook your pasta, put it over your pasta at room temperature. You could even rinse the pasta so it's not real hot. Okay, I'm going to add some salt and pepper. Now this is always to taste, the salt, because I know a lot of you out there don't use salt. I don't use a lot. What I do is, I know this little trick, I've said this before, but I measure the salt that I'm going to use for the week. I measure it out on a Sunday and just do a 1/4 teaspoon per day. So that's 7 1/4 teaspoons versus you're supposed to be allowed 3/4 teaspoons per day. Don't even do that. So when this is gone, like I started this last Sunday and now it's Saturday and I have a ton left because I didn't use it. Because remember, your processed foods as well have sodium in them. The key with this is to make sure to taste it. I don't know about you. If anybody here has been to Italy, I went there for 3 months a couple years ago. This all we ate was pasta and sauce. Let's try it. Okay. It does need more salt. I think it's because it's the fresh tomatoes. If you can see the chunks of basil in there. You know what? I'm going to even add more basil. I think the more basil, the better. Basil, the better. Holy basil, right? Just break it up with my fingers this time. Now, when I take all these leaves off, you know I'm just going to have the stems. And you know me, I don't want to waste anything. So I put the stems in the food processor and I'll make like a pesto, because it will obliterate these stems and you still get the flavor of the basil. I did have a basil plant. How many have had a basil plant in the backyard? That's a good thing to do. This time mine died because I'm in Florida. It's so hot here and you have to constantly water them and they really can't get any sun. They like the light but no sun. Oh, I can't wait to eat this afternoon. And one of these, like I said, is going to my son Patrick and his wife. So they don't have to cook. They can quickly just put this over pasta. The freshness of the tomatoes with the strong taste, the garlic. Just love that. And the basil just really, really sets it off. So good. I'm going to cover that. There you have it. We have pasta con l'aglio, which in Italian means pasta with garlic. I didn't make the pasta today, but simple, easy. You're just going to take the sauce, cook your pasta, rinse it, pour this on, and just serve it. And make sure to serve it with some bread, garlic bread. Okay, thank you for joining us.